All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something pretty cool. On the surface, it looks like just a simple request, but trust me, buried inside is this incredible blueprint for making sense of, well, just about anything. Let's dig in.
So here it is. Just one sentence, right? Someone basically asking for a way to learn about Buddhist philosophy. But I want you to look a little closer. This is so much more than just a question. It's like a key, a hidden instruction manual for how our brains are wired to learn. Seriously, it's brilliant. It's like someone intuitively mapped out the perfect way to teach.
So that leads us to the big question for today, doesn't it? What can this one little sentence actually teach us about understanding our world? How can we take the wisdom that's packed in here and use it to unlock, well, everything? Not just philosophy, but any tough subject we come across. This request, it's going to be our roadmap.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the problem. We've all had that feeling, right? You're trying to wrap your head around some huge, important idea, and it just feels like you're lost in a maze, a total labyrinth. It's confusing, it can be pretty intimidating, and man, it is so easy to just give up.
I mean, think about it. Stuff like philosophy or quantum physics or even complicated economic theories. All that knowledge is out there, but so often it's locked away behind this wall of dense, academic language that feels totally foreign. It's just so abstract. It doesn't feel connected to our lives. And that creates this massive gap, between the information itself and us, the people trying to get it.
And this is where that communication gap really hits you. On one side, you've got the wisdom itself. It's abstract, it's distant. And then there's us on the other side. What do we want? We want something concrete. We want to connect it to our own experiences. We need it to be relatable. And that's the whole ballgame, isn't it? Figuring out how to build a bridge between those two worlds.
Which brings us right back where we started. Back to that simple request. Because, as it turns out, hidden inside that one sentence is a powerful, four-part formula for doing exactly that. It's the secret to building that bridge. It's how we make the complicated stuff finally make sense.
This is what's so amazing to me. This person wasn't just asking a question. They were, maybe without even realizing it, handing us the perfect recipe for communication, the secret sauce for how to learn anything. So let's break it down.
Okay, here we go. The formula for understanding, pulled straight from the source. It boils down to 4 key steps. Step 1, make it simple. 2, make it relatable. 3, tell a story. And 4, use characters. Simple, right? Let's dive into each one.
All right, number 1, simplicity. The original request says, "Ko chai ngay ngay," which means make it easy to understand. Now, this is not about dumbing it down. Not at all. It's about distillation. It's like boiling a sauce down to its richest, most flavorful essence. You get rid of all the fluff, all the jargon, and get straight to the core of the idea.
Okay, next up is relatability. The text asks to connect the topic to pasupkanchivit, or life experiences. And this is absolutely crucial. An abstract concept is just a word, but when you connect it to something real, like the feeling of a tough breakup or getting that job you wanted, now it has weight. It anchors the big idea in an emotion we've all actually felt.
Number 3 flows right from that. Narrative, lao ben nitan, tell it as a story. Why? Because our brains are story processing machines. We can forget a list of bullet points in 5 minutes, but a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end, a challenge, a struggle, a resolution, that stuff sticks with us. It pulls you in and makes you need to know what happens next.
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, characters. Sumoตัวละคร. So why do we need them? Well, characters are the vessels for everything we've just talked about. They're the ones who experience the lesson. We see the big abstract ideas play out through their lives, their choices, their mistakes. It makes it personal. We see ourselves in them, and that makes the lesson unforgettable.
So, there you have it, the 4-part formula. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about ancient philosophy, not by a long shot. This is a universal key.
That's right. This exact blueprint is probably the single most effective way to explain any complex topic. Seriously, think about the best teacher you ever had, or the best science documentary you've ever seen. I'd be willing to bet they followed this formula, whether they knew it or not.
You can apply this to literally anything.
You want to explain something wild like quantum physics? Okay, start simple with an analogy. Make it relatable, maybe like two connected coins. Tell the story of the scientists who were baffled by it, and suddenly, they're your characters. You can do this with finance, technology, history, you name it. The formula just works.
Which brings us to our final point. And honestly, it might be the most important one. Because now that you see the blueprint, the journey doesn't stop here. It actually continues with you.
Because here's the thing. Great ideas, they aren't meant to just be understood. They're meant to be shared. And this formula, it isn't just a tool for you to learn. It's a tool for you to teach. It's a way for you to pass on knowledge in a way that actually lands, a way that really connects with people. So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. What's that one big, complex, maybe even intimidating idea that you've always wished someone would just explain properly? What is it? And now that you have this formula, how could you be the one to finally make it make sense? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.